What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I was planning on going four-wheeler riding, and I still am, but I'm not going riding on this thing. I'm going riding on that thing today. It's a 1999 Honda Foreman ES 4x4. This is actually my aunt's four-wheeler. It has a ton of things wrong with it, so she gave it to me just to fix up for her because she doesn't know how to fix it. So yeah, it has, like I said, it has a bunch of problems. Like I have to use this thing because the electric shift motor does not work anymore. I have to pull start it because the starter does not work. The computer's all messed up. It only registers first and fifth gear, so you gotta get it or fix the computer, do something with it. And if you look, this tire right there is bent in a little bit. We think this upper A arm right here is bent a little bit, so we're gonna have to fix that. But it's got really good tires on it, and the motor still runs good. It's just that the things around it, like the shifter and the starter, don't work. So I'll pick you guys up when I start riding this thing. What's up, guys? So, like I said, we are riding Ducky today, or the yellow machine. I don't know, we call it Ducky. But it's actually, like I said, it's my aunt's, and there are tons of things wrong with it. Like this, I have to pull start it. The motor's good, it just, the starter and the electric shifter doesn't work. So, I also have to switch gears like this. Yeah, I think I'm in third, and the screen doesn't, it tells me my miles per hour, but it doesn't tell me my gear. So, yeah, I think I'm in third. Yeah, we're gonna ride it around for a little bit. I have it right now to fix it. She wants me to fix it, and there's a lot of things wrong with it. It needs a new computer chip, we know, because the computer's all wonky. It needs a new battery, and it needs a new electric shifter. And we're thinking the starter is just because the battery is so bad. So we're gonna get a new battery before we change the starter, and hopefully that is that problem. So it's a little bit less money. Yeah, like I said, it's a 1999 Honda Foreman 450. So, I mean, it's a pretty good four-wheeler. It runs good. The motor is good. So, yeah, the motor is fine. As y'all will see, I guess. We're rolling. It is a four-wheel drive, and it is four-wheel drive all the time. There's no switch up here or anything right here that lets me change out of four-wheel drive. So, we're in four-wheel all the time. And like I said, the computer is messed up. I just cold started it. Well, actually I drove it from the house up there to here, which is maybe a 30-second drive, and the temperature light's on. The temperature light was on when I first pulled it and started it up. So like I said, yeah, the computer is just all messed up. Yeah, it's just all messed up. does have 4 shocks though. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a solid axle, but it's got 2 shocks on the back axle. I guess that was Honda's first attempt at IRS, or independent rear suspension. And it does backfire a little bit because of the engine braking, and it's old, and it's a 450. So. But it's a Honda, so of course it's still running. But these things run. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, these things run on water, basically. You can just put water in the gas tank and they'll run. But yeah. But the speed is correct. We rode it right beside mine, my Honda Rancher 350, and the speed is correct on it. So that part of the computer works, which is really odd to me. But you know, we'll figure it out. It shouldn't be too much to fix it, because the starter and the electric shifter, those are 2 easy things to just pull right off the side of the motor, and you can replace them and push them right back on. So those are the easy things to fix. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ride a trail. I have a trail through these woods up here. I think we're gonna go ride that because I know my 2-wheel drive can make it through it, so it just makes sense that the 4-wheel drive can. But the 4-wheel drive, this thing is very wide. It is a good 3 or 4 inches wider than my other one. My 2-wheel drive Honda Rancher 350. So, yeah. Yeah, we have a problem with it idling. Sometimes it dies. So, that isn't enjoyable when you're getting off the open and closed gates, but it's alright. And that shifter keeps falling off, so we had to tie a rope to it so it wouldn't fall off. That was fun, because we did lose it when we first got it started, and we figured out that the electric shift didn't work. We didn't think of anything to tie. We didn't think to tie it on, and we actually lost it. We spent about an hour and a half trying to find it. So then, next time we learned, and we tied a rope to it. So now, we can't lose it. This thing doesn't even slide. Like my Honda Rancher, it's only a 2-wheel drive. I can drift that thing, do donuts with it. This thing's just so grippy that it doesn't even, it's not even phased. Oh man, it is bumpy through here too. Good lord. Ugh. Yeah, I have a little trail through here. This will really test out the suspension on this thing. Right now it seems to be alright. Seems to be holding up pretty good. I haven't heard any big loud cracks or anything like that, so I'm going to shift down the first gear for these trails. That's what I do on the Honda Rancher, so I think it's probably the same thing. And the reason I do that on the Honda Rancher is because it pulls easier. It pulls easier when it's in first, which, I mean, that just makes sense, though. Oh, thorn bush. I did not wear the appropriate clothes to go trail riding. I wore shorts and Crocs. That is not a good combination. So this is a 450, so it's a lot more powerful than my 350. Like, you can just feel how much more power this thing has. It's incredible. But the only downside is the turning radius is very bad. And my shifter fell off. Gosh dang it. I feel like it's going to be happening a lot during this trail ride. And now it's too hard to shift up with your foot, and like I said, I have Crocs on, not even any socks. So yeah, it's full sender. Like, this thing doesn't even spin. My Honda Rancher would spin a little bit and act up, lose traction on that thing, and the back end would slide down the hill a little bit. This thing was like, was that a hill there, or like what, bro? Because I didn't feel nothing. So, this thing is pretty cool. Turning radius is not the best. I mean, what can you ask? It's a four-wheel drive, so I guess it's a compromise that you have to make. I ain't getting no thorns in my leg, though. If I go trail riding like all day, I'll wear pants, but just for this little trail, it's got a few thorns, but I can just dodge them. It's no big deal. Go big steep hill. Probably doesn't look steep on camera. Or none of the, and it looks like I'm probably going really slow, because last video that I did, it looked like I was just crawling and I was going 15 miles an hour. Which I guess is kind of crawling. I don't know. It was in third gear, so I wasn't like, I don't know. I don't know what even I'm trying to say. And there goes my shifter. It's alright, we won't need to shift for a little bit. I guess not. I guess we'll just stay in first. This trail kind of goes out in the open just a little bit, and then it curves back in and goes down. There's a little bit more trail. But I can definitely tell that two shots in the back, on the back axle, really help it. It can twist a lot more. It can go over logs without hiking one of the front wheels up or anything. It's a lot heavier too, so it like crushes logs when it goes over them instead of just bounce over them. So that's nice. That's a really steep hill. It kind of drops down and just goes straight up. See if we can do it. Oh yeah. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. We're almost at the end of our trail here, sadly. Park her up here in the shade for a second. And gotta put my shifter back on. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, whatever you need to do to figure out if I post another video, because I'll be posting a ton of videos on four-wheeler riding and everything like that. So guys, until the next one, I'll see y'all later.